I want to see halflings in the Empire. When the Empire get their arcane journal, I am absolutely demanding that there are halflings and a halfling hot pot in there.
Well, it's funny you speak about halflings, Ben, because our next community question comes from Pickleos on Reddit, who said, would Age of Sigmar ever incorporate halflings, so he's obviously a halflings fan, either as a Cities of Sigmar expansion, and Nick, Rick, you were saying earlier about, getting more for your Cities of Sigmar. I don't think maybe he's keen on halflings, but we'll find out. Or as an expansion or minor order faction, so their own sort of battle tome or supplement or something like that. So could we see halflings expanded on or brought back in some way is the question, I suppose. I'll leave it to the floor, because obviously we have the Blood Bowl team, which, Ben, I know you're working on. So,
they would be called something different. If they were in Age of Sigmar, they would have to be called something completely different and copyrightable that was also not in any way offensive.
Well, it's like we saw with the squats, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So they renamed the Leagues of Votan, so you'd probably see something similar. Because am I right in saying that Old World, they used to be playable, or Fantasy, did they used to be playable as part of Empire?
Yeah, no, they are absolutely in the background. A chunk of the Empire is the Moot. And they even have a representative who gets sent to the Imperial Court and refuses to wear shoes. It's great.
It's basically the Shire, isn't it?
Yes, it's the Shire. It's just a chunk of the it's completely plagiarizing Tolkien. It's a chunk of the Shire dropped into the middle of the Empire of Man.
Because one thing you have to admit to yourself is that the new Gnomes team that we got and the Halflings team, when that was revealed, were very popular.
I want Gnomes. I don't want halflings unless I can have them as cannon fodder. But gnomes.
Oh no!
I'll take the gnome.
You could probably fold both in on the same question. To be fair,
I want a gnome pump wagon.
A gnome's pump wagon.
Just have a small.
But it'd be like a badger chariot or something, wouldn't it?
Yeah, be amazing.
And I think that's in an honest answer to the question. I think if you did see them come in I don't see them ever getting their own battle tome.
No,
I don't even see them in Age of Sigmar. I don't think they fit the dynamic or the vibe.
They die.
Not really. But
there is no mortal realm that they would survive in.
But so maybe you might see them.
Just throwing this out there. Imagine if it was something like, have you ever seen the TV show Disenchanted? The Simpsons guy, Matt Groening's Netflix fantasy series, and they have the tiny little candy-making elves kingdom that is only visible when they open the drawbridge, and otherwise it's its own little pocket dimension. If you had gnomes in like their own pocket dimension and their own sub-mortal realm that they could pop out of,
they could technically get put into the Sylvaneth faction. I mean, gnomes and halflings being looked after by giant trees. Angry trees could kind of work. That could work.
That doesn't make any sense to me.
New section of lore within the Sylvaneth where they halflings come out from the woods and help clean them from like what is it, like those new branch wraiths or whatever that we've seen that are infected. The halflings are the one that help cure them.
No, let's be honest. The halflings would be picking their leaves, rolling, drying, and smoking them.
Well, if that helps them, Ben, symmetry here. But yeah, I think in terms of halflings within Age of Sigmar or any like Old World or anything like that, I think, but most Age of Sigmar, since that was your question, I don't see them getting their own battle tome. But maybe we might see them filtered in for fun somewhere. And I'm sure we'll get new halfling stuff.
One Warcry warband who they're incredibly lost and they don't know how they got there.
Warcry warband I can see.
That would be
I
cool.
can see a Warcry warband,
Halfling expeditionary force. We've made it to this new realm. We have no idea how we got here, and we don't know when lunchtime is.
Because obviously, Leagues of Votan or Squats, we've seen them filtered now, haven't we, into all of them? So I'm sure we could see that as well. But yeah, thanks for that. That was a fun one to discuss either way. So I hope that answered your question to some degree. Thanks for watching this clip. Please do like, comment, and subscribe to Morehammer here. And check out the full weekly Warhammer podcast that this clip came from right here. And as always, happy wargaming.